Good afternoon and welcome back to the Little French Homestead. If you are new to my channel, my name is Sherry. Welcome. Now, all of these recipes that I am making here, I will leave in the description box down below for you to enjoy as much as my family did. All right, so let's be real. Does this sound familiar? That clock hits 5 p.m., that slow dread starts to creep in, and then you hear it. The question you can't escape from. What's for dinner? I see you nodding along, and you know that feeling I'm talking about. You stare blankly into the refrigerator, praying for an idea to magically appear. You start calculating how fast can that pizza place deliver. Feeling that pang of guilt over another expensive, not exactly healthy takeout night, you promised yourself tomorrow will be different. But then tomorrow happens, and it's the same story all over again. It's exhausting. What if I told you for the last 7 years, I haven't had that 5 p.m. panic? No, not once. What if a simple 2-hour Sunday reset could make all of that stress and chaos, well, just disappear? Well, today I'm going to be pulling back the curtains on the exact system that I use to prep for a full week of delicious, diverse, and family-approved dinners. And no, this isn't just about being chained to your stove all weekend. It's about spending 2 smart hours to buy back 5 nights of peace and mind. So if you're ready to solve the dinner problem for good and you want your weeknights back, you are in exactly the right place. Before we get chopping, let's talk about the real reason this works. Because it's about so much more than just having food ready to go. This Sunday reset is about buying back your time. It's about reclaiming those precious hours between work or school pickup, bedtime. This could be spending time with your family instead of battling it out into the kitchen. It's about saving some serious money by ditching those impulse buys and last-minute delivery fees. It's about reducing your mental load, that constant draining task of making one more decision after a full day of them. And yeah, of course, it's also about putting nourishing home-cooked meals on the table that you feel great about making. That 2-hour investment on a Sunday, it pays you back every single day of the week with interest in the form of time, money, and sanity. It is the ultimate act of self-care for you. All right, let's get into it. The secret to this whole system doesn't start with a knife, but starts with pen and paper. This is step 1, the 5-minute meal plan. Whatever you do, don't skip this part. I promise 15 minutes of planning now will save you hours of panic later. First, look at your schedule for the whole week ahead. Does your husband have any late night meetings? Is there a soccer practice that smashes right through your normal dinner time? Knowing the flow of your week is everything. If I see that Tuesday is going to be nuts, I'll plan for a 10-minute meal that night using the building blocks that we're about to prep. Next, I open my master list of meals. This is a total game changer, you guys. It's just a running list on my phone of about 20 meals I know my family actually likes and that I can cook without a ton of effort. This little list is my secret weapon against decisions fatigue. Instead of falling down a Pinterest rabbit hole, which I have done numerous times, I just picked 5 winners from that list. So feel free to steal this week's plan that I have in front of me. On Monday, we're making honey mustard chicken with mashed potatoes and green beans. Tuesday is Taco Tuesday with some seasoned ground beef. Wednesday will be a cozy baked beef rigatoni. Thursday is a Korean beef bowls with some rice and veggies. Friday, we'll keep it simple with a chicken and veggie stir fry. Here's a key strategy, what I call ingredient overlap. See the pattern? The ground beef I cook for the tacos also gets used in the rigatoni. The chicken I prep works for both the honey mustard dish and the stir fry. This is how you make the prep work for you, not cooking 5 separate meals. You're creating a versatile of building blocks. Finally, get the family involved. I'll ask the kids, hey, Taco Tuesday or Pizza Friday this week. Giving them a little say gets them excited about dinner and means way fewer complaints later. Once the 5 meals are locked in, then I shop my pantry, checking what I've already got. Everything else goes on a categorized list. This whole thing, schedule check, meal picks, and list making takes 15 minutes tops. Now, with our list ready, it's time for step 2. The grocery haul. This is not a lazy wanderer through the aisles. This is a strategic strike. Because we have a super detailed list organized by sections, what you need to go to the produce, the meat, dairy, and dry goods sections. We can get in and out of there fast. No more zigzagging across the store for that one more thing that you forgot. I stick to the list. This is where your wallet will really thank you. No impulse buys, no grabbing things just in case. I buy what is on the list because every single item has a job this week. This one habit has slashed our grocery bill and practically eliminated our food waste because I am buying exactly what I need. I try to get this done Saturday or early Sunday, so when I do my 2-hour prep window opens up, I am ready to rock. And now for the main event, step 3, the 2-hour prep. This is where the magic happens. I tell my family the kitchen is a no-go zone. I will put on a podcast or some great music and get in the zone. Efficiency is everything. So I think in stations. First up, the great chop. I wash and chop all the vegetables for the entire week. Onions, bell peppers, broccoli, carrots, you name it. Everything gets diced or sliced and put into airtight containers. I would also make my salad at this time if we are having salad during this time frame. A food processor with a slicing blade is your best friend here. And just like that, you've knocked out the most annoying part of weeknight cooking. Imagine making that stir fry on Friday and just grabbing your container of pre-chopped veggies. It's a game changer. Next phase, the protein prep. While veggies are happening, I get going on the proteins. I'll bake a big batch of chicken breast, some plain for shredding, some already coated in that honey mustard sauce. On the stove, I will brown all of the ground beef with taco seasoning. I always try and follow the cook once, eat twice rule. That extra ground beef will go into the rigatoni, and the extra shredded chicken is perfect for quick and easy lunches. The third station, grains and sauces. With the proteins cooking, I move on. I get a big batch of rice going in that rice cooker. I'll boil up the rigatoni until it is just al dente and toss it in with a little olive oil so it doesn't turn into a brick in the refrigerator by the time we use it. I'll also make up any sauces or any salad dressings, just like the one for the Korean beef bowls, and I'll stick them in jars in the fridge. As each component finishes, it goes onto cooling racks. This is an important step that keeps things from getting soggy in those containers. While everything is cooling, I start cleaning up. By the time the food is cooling enough to pack, my kitchen is halfway clean. A good little pro tip is to make sure you have an empty dishwasher and an empty trash can while you are doing this, and a bowl set aside for all of your veggie scraps. Save those for some great broth. Finally, assemble time. And this is the real secret. I don't always assemble full meals. I pack components. The rice goes into one big container. I seasoned the beef in another. Shredded chicken in a third. This keeps you from getting bored. It gives you a flexibility you can mix and match all week long, keeping the dinners feeling fresh and healthy cooking. Now for the best moment of the entire week, the big reveal. I open up my fridge, and instead of chaos, I see beautiful, organized order. Stacks of containers with colorful chopped veggies, cooked proteins, and grains, all ready to be used up. Those little jars of homemade sauces and dressings. This isn't just a fridge full of food. It's a fridge full of peace. It's a visual proof that for the next 5 nights, dinner is handled. The mental weight is gone. Your evenings belong to you again. This is the payoff. Think about how easy the week will be. On Monday, you'll just reheat the chicken, steam up so some of them green beans, and warm up those potatoes. Dinner on the table in less than 15 minutes. On Tuesday, now you can go in the fridge and grab the pre-cooked taco beef, warm it up, and set out the taco toppings. The onions that you chopped, maybe an avocado, you got some cheese, sour cream, salsa, put it all aside, done. On Wednesday, you mix that same beef with your pre-cooked pasta and some sauce, top it with cheese and bake. It feels like cheating, but it's not. You are just now prepared. So that's it. That is the whole secret. 2 hours on a Sunday to take your weeknights from frantic mess to calm, happy part of your day. This little routine has honestly changed my life, and I know it can do the same for you. It's all about being lazy but in the smartest way possible. You don't have to be a Pinterest perfect, hyper organized person to do this. You just have to decide your time and your peace is worth it. So here is your challenge. Block off 2 hours on your calendar Sunday. Just try it. See how amazing it feels to cruise through Monday night without even thinking those words. What's for dinner? If this was helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. Share it to your family and friends. Always place a comment down below because I always love to hear from you and what your biggest dinner time struggle is. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Click that notification bell so you get all of my recent uploads. I share this system with you for families like us and try to make it super easy for you to start. Thank you for watching, and here's to a much, much calmer week ahead. And again, I will link the recipes in the video in the description box down below. I do really hope that you stay and continue to watch my stuff. And as always, keep on cooking. Bye.